I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Welcome to Money Wisdom, sponsored by Johnson Brunetti. Here with tips on smart ways to manage our money is Eric Hogarth, certified financial planner and Johnson Brunetti partner. Eric, thanks for being here.
Hi, Natasha. Thank you.
So let's jump right into it with today's topic, which is estate planning. What is this and why is it important?
Well, estate planning is just for rich people, so I don't have to do it, which is what people will often kind of default to, which is why, give or take, more than half of retirees don't have a will. So all different levels to it. You know, I always appreciate the kind of funny financial planning jokes that people say is, oh, we didn't save this money to make our kids rich, and I'm going to bounce the check to the funeral home, which is funny unless you own a funeral home. But if life doesn't go as planned, you know, you hope best case scenario, you have to plan and prepare worst case scenario. And that's where estate planning comes in. What if I get sick? What if I can't make decisions for myself? What if I'm incapacitated? What if I die when I'm not supposed to die? So it's not just trust, and it's not just for wealthy people. It's for anyone who wants to have a plan for when they're gone.
And now let's give our viewers some tips on effective estate planning. First is to designate beneficiaries. Talk to us about this.
So designating a beneficiary costs no money. You know, it's not the most fun conversation of, okay, I die, what's gonna happen? But, you know, you might not save this money to make your kids rich, but you didn't save the money just to pay taxes on it either. And you think about everything that you've ever saved and everything that you've ever done, and you've been frugal and you've been diligent, and you die without a plan. And now someone at the state who doesn't know you is going to determine where that money goes. So a beneficiary can be the difference between an account going through probate or not going through probate. And anyone who's gone through probate, if you had a choice, you'd avoid it. So make sure your beneficiaries are on there, both primary and contingent. Make sure they're current, and it's not your ex-spouse, because your current spouse is probably not excited to hear that.
Right, so important to look at this and to plan ahead. And now this is important to know. Read and adjust your plan annually. That's important to do.
Life changes. Everything changes. Now, do you need to do it every year? Depending upon age, maybe. Younger folks, you certainly need to do it and get something in place. You know, if you have a spouse, if you have kids, if you have property, that's when you start, okay, we've got to do this. It's an easy thing to procrastinate, but certainly as you get closer to retirement, then into retirement later in life, you want to be looking at that more and more often, because even if your life has not changed, which it probably has, the law could have changed.
Right. I mean, and a lot of people, I think, should know about that and might not check it annually. So thank you for that. And now here you say it's important to just understand your estate plan. How can people do this?
You know, people, attorneys have expertise in this. I mean, it's, you know, people ask, well, Eric, you know, I heard about this website. Can I just do it on my own? Bluntly, I wouldn't. You know, I can probably YouTube how to fix my broken toe. I wouldn't. You know, you go to people who this is their expertise, and he's within the legal world. A really good friend of mine is a real estate attorney who doesn't really do estate planning. And different people specialize in different things. So go to a specialist, and the best people will walk you through this, ensuring that you understand, okay, well, this is why you would do this, and this is why you wouldn't do this. And then start to determine what's most appropriate for your unique situation.
Right, especially with something so important, you know, it makes sense to go to a professional. And now finally here you say people should talk with their families about their estate plan.
Some people are comfortable with this, some people aren't. I sit with people every day that don't want their kids to know anything about the assets that they have, and people get apprehensive about this because it's one thing to save money over your lifetime. It's another thing to inherit it instantly. And you know, people joke about, well, they're going to go to the casino or they're going to buy a BMW. But more often than not, it's mistakes that are made because people didn't understand how to go about doing things. And when money transfers from one person to another, that can trigger massive taxes, or they can be wholly deferred, wholly avoided. So you need to make sure you're doing it the right way. And some people really feel a lot more comfortable having those conversations with their family towards the end of their life so that they know they're going to be okay. Because that's, of course, why we save money in the first place, is so that ourselves and our families are going to be okay.
Absolutely. And Eric, I know you have an offer for our viewers today to learn more about estate planning and how to get a start on all of this. So what is that offer?
It's a great little book. It's called The Greatest Gift. Some of you might have actually heard of it. It's pretty popular, and it's absolutely free. You can go to moneywisdomtv.com. We'll get it to you. Totally free, not an obligation thing. Again, that's moneywisdomtv.com, and it's The Greatest Gift. And it'll get you thinking about these things and maybe make it less daunting to start the conversation. We're happy to point you in the right direction with some good folks we know, but it's really important. I don't particularly have fun talking about it with my life either, but doesn't mean it's not important, because it is.
Right. It's never too early to start, and estate planning is for everyone. So thank you for all the information today. Eric Hogarth from Johnson Brunetti. And again, if you at home would like to learn more, go to moneywisdomtv.com. For CT Style, I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Have a great day.